Hello friends, myself Subhash Nagarse from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul High School, Solapur. I shall welcome to all of you in the session of 9th Mathematics Part 2. The topic is Quadrilaterals Part 9. In this session, we are going to discuss with the problems from the practice set 5.5. Friends, in the previous session of Quadrilaterals Part 8, we have been discussed with the following important subtopics of this topic, and those are theorems of midpoints of two sides of a triangle, converse of midpoint of theorem. Today in this session we are going to discuss with the problems from the practice set 5.5, which is totally based on the above two theorems. So friends, let us look at the following two theorems which are helpful in solving the problems from the practice set 5.5, and those are theorem of midpoints of two sides of a triangle, that is the segment joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is half of it. Secondly, converse of this above theorem, if a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle and parallel to the other side, then it bisects the third side. Repeating on this, let us discuss the practice set 5.5. So, problem number 1. In the adjoining figure, points x, y, z are the midpoints of side AB, side BC and side AC of this triangle ABC, respectively. Find the lengths of, if there is AB 5 cm, AC 9 cm and BC is 11 cm. You have to calculate the length XY, YZ and XZ. So what you have to find it is length XY, length YZ and length XZ. Point X, Y, Z are the midpoints of the side AB, side BC and side AC of triangle ABC respectively. It is given. AC is equal to 9 cm. It is given. Points X and Y are the midpoints of side AB and BC respectively. It is given. Therefore, we can write xy is equal to half of AC, midpoint theorem. Therefore, xy is equal to half into 9, that is 4.5 centimeter. So, we will get xy is equal to 4.5 centimeter. Now, second, AB is equal to 5 centimeter. It is given. Points point Y and Z are the midpoints of this BC and AC respectively. Therefore, we can use here midpoint theorem and can be written YZ is equal to half of AB. But AB is given 5. Therefore, YZ is equal to half into 5, that is 2.5 centimeter. So, we are getting that YZ is equal to 2.5 centimeter. Now, third, BC is equal to 11 centimeter. It is given. Friends, point X and Z are the midpoints of side AB and AC respectively. It is given. Therefore, by using midpoint theorem, we can write that xz is equal to half of BC, but BC given 11. Therefore, we can write xz is equal to half into 11, that is 5.5 centimeter. Therefore, one can write that xz is equal to 5.5 centimeter. Like that, we have calculated the three distances. Now, let us see problem number 2. Here, in the adjoining figure, quadrilateral PQRS here and quadrilateral MNRL are the rectangles. If point M is the midpoint of the side PR, that is the diagonal, then prove that first this SL is equal to LR and LN is equal to half of SQ. This. So friends, let us write given thing. Quadrilateral PQRS and quadrilateral MNRL are the rectangles and M is the midpoint of side PR. What you have to prove first, SL is equal to LR and second LN is equal to half of SQ. Friends, we have quadrilateral PQRS and quadrilateral MNRL as a rectangle, given thing. Therefore, angle S is equal to, angle L is equal to 90, rectangles angle. Therefore, angle S and L form the corresponding angles, this and this corresponding angles on side SP as well as LM. Then SR is their transversal. Therefore, ML is parallel to PS. Corresponding angle test. This S and L congruent, therefore this LM is parallel to SP. Friends, now in triangle PRS, point M, triangle PRS, point M is the midpoint of side PR and ML is parallel to PS. Friends, you can see in the figure that in this quadrilateral PRS, M is the midpoint of PR and ML is parallel to PS. So, we can use here the converse of midpoint theorem. Therefore, L is the midpoint of SR. Therefore, we can write that SL is equal to LR. Friends, similarly, triangle PRQ, it is shown here. These two triangles are being extracted from this original only. Now, in this triangle PRQ, what you are getting here, point N is the midpoint of segment QR. So, from second here and this third in triangle RSQ, this triangle, L and N are the midpoints of segment SR and QR respectively. Therefore, we can write that Ln is equal to half of SQ by using midpoint theorem. Let us see the problem number 3. In the adjoining figure, triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Points F, D and E are the midpoints of side AB, BC and AC respectively. Show that this DEF triangle is an equilateral triangle which is shaded with the pink color. So let us write the given. The triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Points F, D and E are the midpoints of side AB, side BC and side AC respectively. So what I have to prove is triangle FED is an equilateral triangle. Let us start with the proof. The triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, it has been given. Therefore, we can write AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. Since these are the sides of equilateral triangle, congruent statement 1. Now, point F and point D are the midpoints of side AB and that of BC respectively. Therefore, by using the midpoint theorem, we can write that FD is equal to half of AC. Also, point D and point E are the midpoints of BC and AC respectively. Therefore, by using midpoint theorem, we can write that DE is equal to half of AB. Now, point F and E are the midpoints of AB and AC respectively. Therefore, by using midpoint, we can write that FE is equal to half of BC. Statement 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You consider these 4 statements. So, FD is equal to DE is equal to FE by using these all theorems. Because AB, BC and AC are equal, it is given in 1. Therefore, 2, 3, 4 statements, right hand side will become equal. Therefore, left hand must be equal. FD is equal to DE is equal to FE. Therefore, we can write that triangle FED is an equilateral triangle. Friends, let us see problem number 4. In the adjoining figure, segment PD is the median of triangle PQR. Point T is the midpoint of side PD. This T is the midpoint of PD, which is the median. Produced this QT intersects this PR at M. Show that PM upon PR is equal to 1:3. Hint they are given, you have to draw DN parallel to QM. Friends, from here we can write that PD is the median of triangle PQR and point T is the midpoint of segment PD. So what you have to prove is PM upon MR is equal to 1/3 or PM as to PR is equal to 1:3. So construction draws segment DN parallel to QM such that this PMN and MNR between is you are getting. In triangle PDN here, T is the midpoint and this is parallel. This TM is parallel to DN. Triangle PDN, it is shown like this. Triangle PDN. From this it is extracted. From this TN, here it is T. TN is parallel to DN. Therefore, point M is the midpoint of PN. Here M will become midpoint of Pn. So you can write Pm is equal to Mn, converse of midpoint of a theorem. Also in triangle QMR, you can consider QMR, this triangle. You can see here QMR extracted from this QMR. D is the midpoint of QR and this DN is parallel to QM. Therefore, N is the midpoint of MR, converse of midpoint theorem. This N will become midpoint of MR. So, you can write that Mn is equal to NR, Rn is equal to Mn, you can write statement 2. So, Pm is equal to Mn is equal to Rn from this 1 and 2. Pm is equal to Mn is equal to Rn. Now, what is PR? PR is nothing but addition of all these three, Pm plus Mn plus Nr or Rn. Therefore, now PR is equal to Pm plus Pm plus Pm. We have been substituted the value of Mn and Rn as Pm only from this 3. All are equal. Therefore, PR can be written as 3 times Pm. Therefore, you can write Pm upon PR is equal to 1 upon 3. Friends, what we have discussed today in this session is problems based on theorem of midpoints of two sides of a triangle and its converse, and problems from the practice set 5.5. Can you try? Number 1. Point C and F are the midpoints of segment AB and AC of triangle ABC respectively. If AP is equal to 5.6, then find the length of BC. In the triangle ABC, the midpoints of BC, CA and AB are D, E and F respectively. Find the value of EF if the value of BC is 14. In triangle ABC, M is the midpoint of side AB and a straight line through M and parallel to BC cuts AC in N. Find the lengths of AN and MN if BC is equal to 7 and AC is equal to 5. Friends, you should not forget the famous words of Steingart. The essence of math is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple. So friends, if you like watch this video and found to be like, please subscribe and share with your friends. With these words, I would like to say thank you.